Hey you guys, this is Christian and Corey from SuperKamiGuru9000, and we are here to review Naruto Chapter 571. And this is an awesome chapter, so get ready for this review. Okay you guys, so this week we want to just kind of go over everything because there were so many awesome things, and none of this is like super awesome story development, like we don't know who Toby is or anything, but it was a lot of epic action, so let's get to that.
So for a quick summary, the chapter opens up with all of the Bijous getting ready to hit Kakashi and Guy with their Bijou balls at point-blank range. A little bit of overkill if you ask me. But this is when Naruto finally decides to transform into his brand new Super Kyuubi mode. And I gotta say, this new form just looks so freaking awesome. And he just jumps in like the friggin' yellow flash and deflects all of these Bijou balls. And there's a great scene with them destroying the landscape and everything. And this is when we get a great shot of Naruto in his brand new state, and he's actually within the Kyuubi's chakra and everything. It's like a giant Kyuubi cloak. And the rest of the chapter is just him fighting against the Bijous, and it's just so ridiculous and so crazy and over the top that it's almost hard to describe. If you guys get to see it, it's incredible. And the chapter itself actually does come to a close with both of them firing their Bijou balls at each other, and just... I'm blown away by this chapter. It
was a really good chapter. Everything was great. I mean, you got so many good panels. I don't know how you could complain. Like, you got them early in the beginning with Kakashi, like, about to get blown away. Kakashi and Guy with those 5 Bijou balls. Then you get to see, like, Killer Bee helps out Naruto with all of his tentacles, and that's an epic panel when he's, like, holding back the 3 tails. I mean, there's just so many great panels. And also, like, the artwork was good. And Naruto seems to have this, like, beaming confidence in this chapter where he doesn't even... It's like, we got enough talk no jutsu, and it was just time to go to business in this chapter.
There's no doubt in my mind anyway, and I am a very big fan of the series, so maybe I am being a little unfair with this, but this is unequivocally my favorite chapter of the entire series. I have no quarrel with saying that. Everything about this chapter just got me super pumped up and really, really excited. And if you guys probably haven't noticed, or you probably did, over the last couple weeks we've been talking about the Bijous and everything, and saying that when they're going to battle, it's going to be like one giant Godzilla battle. And this is perfect because there was one scene in this that really made me chuckle a lot. When Kakashi and Guy is seeing all this crazy shit going on in front of them, the only thing Guy can seem to mention is that it reminds him of Destroy All Monsters, which, if you don't know, is one of the very famous Godzilla films, where Godzilla fights against like 10 other monsters, and it's perfect. It fits in just with this, and that just really made me laugh. But again, the artwork this week was just so freaking awesome. There was so much great big panels. There's that one at the beginning, like Christian was saying, they were firing the 5 Bijou balls. But then there's just a scene where they're all rampaging. They're all running at each other. They're all running at Naruto, actually. And it looks really, really cool in Naruto's new form. There's no doubt in my mind, this is the coolest freaking transformed state since Super Saiyan. And one more thing. Even though there is a brand new form of Naruto in this chapter, which is really, really cool, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind this is my favorite transformed state. But he actually used Sage Mode a lot this week. He used it in conjunction with his brand new form, and I like that a lot. I mean,
we say that a lot, but for some reason, like, Sage Mode will not die, and thank God that it stayed around, except like Ken and some other things that you see just disappear after they show up, and the people waste so much time training with them.
And one more thing I just want to mention. The actual form itself, like, obviously Naruto looks cool himself. He's got, like, the jacket and everything, and he definitely looks a lot more like the Sage of the Six Paths now. But the actual look of the fox, I think, is really, really cool, because before, compared to some of the other Bijous, the Nine-Tailed Fox actually looked kind of plain in comparison. He basically was just a big, fox. But now that the fox has this brand new look to him, he looks really cool, by the way. He's got, like, those tribal markings all around him, kind of like Naruto has when he's in that state. And he's probably just made up of pure chakra at this point. He is basically a big chakra cloak, basically. What I love most is that when Naruto actually uses the Bijou ball at the end of the chapter, you can see he's actually forming it like a Rasengan inside of the Kyuubi's mouth. And I don't know, I just think that's an ingenious way for him to actually be able to pull off the Bijou ball, because we've seen in the past before that he's learned techniques like the Rasengan and all these other techniques, and he always finds a way around things to make stuff work for just him, and I like that a lot.
Oh, by the way, the chapter gets a 10 out of 10. Easily.
This episode is going to kick ass in the anime.
Just wait 5 years. So something else we want to do at the end of this chapter review was do some more honorable mentions of awesome crap that happened this week. And I really liked the part where Killer Bee actually got some fights in this chapter, and honestly, he's kind of overshadowed by Naruto hardcore this week. Like, it used to be Killer Bee was the shit, and now he's like, oh yeah, there's that ox monkey thing over there, you know. And anyway, so whenever he just, like, bitch slaps the Five Tails away, it's like running at him, and it, like, totally shanked him last time they were hanging out on the battlefield. But this time he's like, oh, no, go away. And he just fucking bitch slaps it into the trees. It was great.
Speaking of bitch slapping, I really love the scene where he's in the QB mode and he punches the Six Tails right in the face. And then the Two Tails is about to pounce right on top of him. So what does he do? He grabs the Six Tails, slams it right into the Two-Tailed Cat. And that just, it was very satisfying to me.
So, this is the question of the week time, people. Naruto Chapter 571 left us with a big cliffhanger ending, as they usually do. What do you think the outcome of this Bijou battle bombage will be? Let us know with your comment below, people. And also, before I let you go, we have a few more things to talk about. I did an interview with J-Zones Productions, so check that out. There's an annotation up here for it. And then also, Corey did a Bleach video. What's that about, Corey?
My Bleach video is made for the 3-week break that Bleach is on. I basically just give you some of my thoughts about what I'm looking forward to seeing, and I'd love to hear what you guys are looking forward to seeing in the upcoming chapters of Bleach.
That is it, people. SuperKamiGuru9000, out.